in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, also known as the United Snakes of America, the land on which we stand right now, and about to try to genocide all you Israelites out here, whether you know you're an Israelite or not. Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the Seminole Indians need to wake up real quick. And this is the last warning, right? We're in the time of the last warning, right? The moment of truth, right? And we're going to examine that phrase, moment of truth, right? Where the Hebrew Israelites had come in week in and week out to wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel to prophesy the downfall of this place, and that the rulership of the kingdom of heaven starts here, right out on these streets with this word. First and foremost, and as always, all praise to the Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them and taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and in sincerity. The hopeful elect tabernacle of David, the Akwat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest. The 144,001 third, the hopeful elect of Israel. All right, Shalom. All right. So, the moment of truth, right? And why do we call it the moment of truth? Because that truth is blindingly going to destroy all lies, starting with this devil and exposing this devil, the brightness of his coming. The word, right? The spirit of his mouth and the brightness of his coming is how this devil is being destroyed as we speak right now. Okay? And as we speak, this devil is getting mad. What you see, right? What you see this devil doing right now, he's scrambling, and his movements, the way he's moving is telling you that, Jake, you're the target, he's coming after you. He has to. Okay? That whole college, university thing is a ploy to come after you, and you can't see it. Right? They're weaponizing that word to make you an offender for it. Right? You got all of these different things coming down right now. All right? And we could go through it. We can start at the border crisis, whatever they call it, immigration. That's one, right? Bird flu. That they're threatening. They threaten you with a different flu every week, right? They threaten you with a different disease and got you on edge. Everybody is waiting for that next shoe, that next pandemic to drop. That's what everybody's waiting. In the back of your head, here we go again. Here we go again. These are just some of the things. The world wars, the civil war that they're throwing in you, they're feeding it to you in your face. Here comes the civil war. We made a movie about it. Elon Musk said that we'll be at civil war within a year. So there's a myriad of things, right? Showing you, signaling to you that this is the end. And everybody that is alive understands the Bible, what the Bible says, biblical times, biblical proportions, end of days. Everybody understands all of that. Now you see it. Now you're being presented with it, served on a silver platter, so that you, no matter where you look, you're being presented with it. The end of the world. Case scenarios. And you're supposed to recognize it, look and say, oh shit, this must be it. And not only that, not only do you have a myriad of things, we can look that word up, many, many, many things, showing you that we're at the end of the world as we know it. Not only do you have all these things it directly in your face, showing you, right? You got the men of the Lord out here for years and years and years telling you exactly what's going on. You see it happening exactly the way that we said it was going to happen, and now you're getting scared. You still don't know what to do. We're telling you what to do over and over every day, one way or another. New videos every day. Video. Many videos every day. And you don't know what to do? You don't know what you're seeing? What's that in the sky? We told you what it was. We told you. But let a basketball player say, oh, those are the angels. This motherfucker is viral. Here it is. We've been telling you for years what today is. And you acting like you don't know. All right? Well, guess what? Final warning. You know what the final warning is? The moment of truth. Netanyahu, how is he going to fare in the moment of truth? Here we are in the moment of truth, right? Where the truth shines the light on all lies, right? This is the moment of truth. Truth that has for so long been, I gotta go to 2nd Ezra 6. Let's get it. Okay? Let's get it. And brothers on the comment board, Shalom. 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 Yes, sir. Shalom. Fort Lauderdale, is that what they? All right, Shalom. Yeah, so if the brothers post precepts, then I'm gonna do what I can, do my best to get to it. All right. So yeah, that has so long been without. Here it is. I'm gonna go straight to it. Start at 27. 2nd Ezra 6 and 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. All right. What does that mean? The Most High hid his face for years and years and years. Now, everybody, including Jacob, is running around acting like the Most High don't exist. Right? We are in the moment of truth, so lies aren't going to work anymore. Netanyahu is done, because every word that comes out, that proceedeth from his mouth, is a lie. Right? In the day, the age that we're in right now, the time of the age, we're at the end. So lies don't work anymore. When he opens his mouth to tell a lie, being the father of it, he's really good at it. Even that's not going to work. Okay? Lies aren't going to work anymore, because the spirit of truth, let's read that again, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. The spirit of truth is upon the world. The spirit, right, of prophecy, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the spirit of prophecy, right, is permeating the earth. Okay? And lies are being exposed left and right, and very soon, when you tell a lie, it's going to be laughed at, because everybody's going to know you're a liar, you're the father of it, and what you're saying plainly don't make any sense, right? And that you've been lying all these years and getting away with it. Now we're on to you. This shit don't work no more, right? We're at that time right? At that time and space on the earth. So what happens when the devil, his lies don't work no more, and he can't get what he wants anymore? He's used to getting, white privilege and everything you got coming, right? So that you can compete at the same level with Jake. What happens when those lies and that witchcraft, it doesn't work anymore, and then you start getting your ass kicked, and the truth comes out that you ain't shit? What are you gonna do? You're gonna pull out that, you're gonna go straight to your blessing. You've been planning this. When them niggas find us out, they're gonna unsheath a fucking scabbard. They're gonna fix bayonets on your ass. Okay? That's the point that we're at right now. This devil knows, okay, witchcraft ain't working no more. They're on to us. Right? Now what? Lies ain't working. You got two things. Okay? You got two things, devil. What is it? Shit, I don't even know. Another precept. Salaki, bear with me. The one precept everybody knows, I can't get it. Bear with me. I have the slowest phone this side of the Western Pecos. Bear with me. Abakasha. How come I don't know this yet? Trick question. It's the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. We all know this. John 8:44. Ye, okay? These are the blessings that this devil was given. All right? Esau's blessing was the sword. Okay? Esau is the reincarnation of Cain, who was the first murderer. Right? Two-ball Cain. What is a two-ball Cain? It's a killing instrument. Esau is as death. He's just a what do they call that? Terminator. What is a Terminator? A killing machine. Terminator is about Esau. John 8:44. Ye, Esau, are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. What are his lusts? He was a murderer from the beginning. So murdering, killing motherfuckers, right? With his blessing the sword. He was a murderer from the beginning in the boat, not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, there's his other superpower. So his superpowers, right? This devil, Esau, the so-called white men, including the Amalekites over there, what are they doing? What's going on in Gaza right now? Oh, nothing, nothing first. Two niggas died, and they had it coming because they got mad when we stole their land. Okay? So what does that entail? It entails murder and lying about it. This is what they're over there doing. Well, how many people do? Well, it's only 30,000. No, nigga. It's up there at 100. Let me say that again to see if you caught what I said. Benjamin Netanyahu, the devil. How many innocent women and children did you kill today? Not many. you got murder, and you got lying about it. Now let's read this again. John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the superman of it. He's a liar and the father of it. So this guy, right, he's got superpowers. Esau has his, Jake has superpowers. They can fly across the course. So when you see what appears to be a white boy flying, you have to consider he might be a Jake. Okay? Okay? This devil, right now, he's got two superpowers. I just read about him. Murdering, which is killing, and lying. Okay? So guess what? Lying is deception, is witchcraft, sleight of hand, magic, right? And that's being taken away. Esau's, wait! They'll surely kill me, right? If they find me, they will kill me. Well, we're finding me right now, right? Every word out of your mouth is a lie, and you're the biggest witch, right? Oh no, that's just masonry. No, nigga, it's witchcraft. Then you're lying about it. Oh no, it's just a Bohemian Grove, and we gotta grab a little ass, and that's it. No babies being sacrificed. No, nigga. Babies and sacrifice, it goes into murder, and you're lying about it. Oh no, it's just an effigy. Okay? So, this is what's going on. Murder and lying about it. Okay? Now, the lying part, the witchcraft, stand now, right, with your witchcrafts, is being taken away. I will cut witchcraft off from thine hand, right? Witchcraft is being cut off. So there goes your lying, there goes your secrecy. You can't move in secret no more. You can't lie about it. You can't distract. You can't dissuade. You can't, all your trickery, which goes to magic and witchcraft and lying. One of your greatest superpowers that has enabled you to confuse and get away with the shit that you've been getting away with, that is being taken away from you right now. So now you only got one superpower left, right? What is that, devil? It's called murder. And now he's coming. Who is he coming after? Well, who exposed me? Don't you go after the snitch? We snitching on Esau, right? He's like, you're snitching on me. You know what snitches get? You're like, well, here come the stitches. This nigga's like this. You know I gotta come and get you, right? So here we are. We're at the next phase. So deception is being taken away. What's next? Once this devil can't kill no more, it's over. All right, brother, look at it. Hey, I like your coat. I like your coat, brother. All right. Kwame Yasharala. He had on a big old Issacharite, not an Issachar, he had on a Gadite coat with fringes just all over. He's barely riding. He riding the bike drunk. What you call riding dirty for real. So, yeah. The jig is up. The devil's got two tricks, two superpowers, and one is being taken away. Right? All hell's gonna break loose when he finds out that this anti-semantic, it don't work no more. When that loses its power, its force, right? It still has a little bit of juice left in it. And he's like this nigga can roll them dice, right? And try to use that word one more good time, it's gonna implode on it. He's going to try to milk it one last time while he's pointing the finger at the men of the Lord. But right now, at the college level, that word is imploding. And they need that word, right, to come and get us. Offender for a word. What word? Anti-Semitic. Right? I'm saying it a little wrong. But you got to use semantics these days, right? We have to become even more clandestine than we were. Can't say small hat anymore. We can't say abad ball anymore, right? We got to change. It's time to make that chameleon, right? That next level of being a chameleon, right? It's time, really, what it's time to do is it's time to slowly back up, right? And let these gun-toting, let these kiss my foot, these these kids, so to speak, in the ministry, right? These children in the ministry. Somebody's going to take a fall. We're all going to take a fall for what these idiots are out doing, right? In their adolescence, their spiritual adolescence. But that's part of this whole script, right? Some of them got to fuck it up for us all, so that all of us can be subject to what? To the FEMA camps, to the guillotines, and it's all part of it. But we're at the part right now in the story, right, where shit just start getting real. It's all fun and games until mass death occurs, right? And this is what we know for sure, that mass death is part of this, okay, a big part, and it's coming. It's coming to an area near you, no matter who you are. Well, I'm gonna be down here in the country. Nope, it's gonna meet you there. We talk about the Most High. He can make it happen. He will. It's written. All right. So the warning, right? The warning. Isaiah 3:17. That ain't slow. What's Ezekiel 3:17? It's lucky. I can't see shit. Lucky, bear with me. Ezekiel. This is the book of Ezekiel 3:17, and this is the point right here. Okay? We're in the moment of truth. I saw this hillbilly prepper, right? Got to watch the prepper. Hillbilly prepper came on. He did like a monologue, about 4 minutes, and everything he said was spiritual and on point, right? Hey, ain't no Edomite spiritual. Well, he might not have been an Edomite. Genius. All right. Edomite came out and said everything was on point, spiritual as hell, right? He said something in the air, you know it, that calm before the storm. He went through the whole thing, and he nailed everything. He knew, because he's paying attention. All right, Shalom. He's paying attention. Could be a Jake. All right. And then you got Jake not paying attention at all. Right? Not giving a damn. Got the 2/3 out there. But everybody feels it. That something is about to go down. Right? Something big. Because what's going on in the colleges, right? That's exposing this devil. What is he doing? Throwing niggas out of the fire, on the funeral pyre, right? Kendrick, Drake. Let's throw some niggas. Let's make some sacrifices so that we can hide our soldiers. How many soldiers did P. Diddy hide with that little whatever, right? Just throw some fire over there, throw some wood on the fire over there to keep this popping while we try to execute our plan, right? Which is to bring in that sea hit and get rid of the men of the Lord so that they don't get that blessing. Pretty simple. Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Well, look, I fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? Every morning, all day, every day. So I'm going to do what he tells me to do. What is he telling me to do? Watch. Right? And what do I see? You see the end. Real short. Very close. Watch. Warn them. Here's your warning. Okay? Let's look up this word truth. Moment of truth. Moment. Bear with me on the slow phone here. My system is still working on it. Moment. Lock it. Moment. Somebody look that up and put it on the comment. Good. M-O-N-E-N-T. Moment. Definition. Okay, moment. Moment of truth. Maybe we'll get that too. This is the definition of the word moment. A very brief period of time. Okay, moment. A very brief period of time. Okay? Okay, so now let's get moment of truth. Which changes it. When you start talking about the truth, everything changes. Like your boy Barnes in Platoon. Barnes and Platoon. They had the little the privates, PFCs were down there talking. talking shit, smoking weed. And Barnes was in the next room. And they, oh, Barnes will kill you, and they'll kill, and they'll kill. So the word was kill. They were down there talking. Barnes comes in from the next room, catches them talking about it. He was listening. Right? He comes and said, kill him. And it was tight. It was one of the most pertinent parts of the movie. Barnes goes, kill him? What y'all know about killing? Crazy. And he's the pure devil. You watch that scene. It's a movie called Platoon, right? With Corey, the lead singer for the Danny Glover's son, Corey Glover, nigga. Anyway, Estevez, Emilio Estevez, one of them. Charlie Sheen. It was Charlie Sheen. But Barnes, who is a fucking Edomite stone cold killing machine in Vietnam, right? If you watch that movie and that scene, it's called Killing. Barnes goes, kill him. What y'all know about killing? Because he is a killing machine, right? Well, here we are with the moment of truth. Truth is a word like killing, right? That word killing, that's a big old word in the lexicon of words. Truth is a big old word in the lexicon of words. It carries a lot of weight, okay? So let's look up this phrase, the moment of truth. Moment was what again? Moment was a very brief period of time, right? See if I can get the other one back. I know how to do it. Okay, and this is moment of truth. Bear with me. Salakia, got the slowest phone in the world here. Moment. Moment of truth meaning. Dictionary, Oxford Languages. Moment of truth. A time when a person or thing is tested. Here we are. Okay? This is the meaning of the phrase moment of truth. A time when a person or a thing is tested. A decision has to be made or a crisis has to be faced. The moment of truth. Okay? A time when a person or thing is tested. Tested as to what? As to righteousness. True or false, real or make-believe. Okay? Jacob or Esau. Truth or consequences. Remember that show, Truth or Consequences? Moment of truth. A time when a person or thing is tested. Right? Tribulation. A decision has to be made or a crisis has to be faced. Woo! Polycrisis, right? We're at the moment of truth. If you don't know, like the redneck prepper, if you don't know something is about to happen because you can feel it in your gut, you're fucked up. You ain't right. If you can't feel in the pit of your stomach something is about to go down, right? And that you should be concerned and worried and ready for that, you ain't right. You are not right. You ain't a right person. You are wicked. and it ain't gonna go down well for your ass. If you're not concerned with what is about to happen, right? Say, for instance, what happened in 2020 that affected everybody. If you don't think that that is about to happen to you right now, in the next week or two, or day or two, you ain't right. And when that thing happens and it fucks you all the way up, that's the Most High getting you, passing judgment because your ass ain't right. Okay? Me, I'm trying to do what is right. I'm trying to do what I'm instructed to do. And what is that? To come out here and tell you, look, nigga, you ain't right. You got about this much time because this is the moment of truth. A very short period of time. Moment of truth. Right? When you put those two things together, moment and moment of truth, do we have to do it again? Let's do it again. Because the niggas got an attention span. I gotta do it for me. Okay, here we go. Moment. I damn sure don't know how to operate. It's fucking stupid. Okay, let me get moment. Gotta do it again. Salaki, bear with me. Not bad. Moment. Okay, here's the definition of the word moment. A very brief period of time. Okay? Now, moment of truth. A very brief period of time. Okay? Moment of truth is a time when a person or a thing is tested, a decision has to be made, or a crisis has to be faced. Okay? Now, when you read this phrase, moment of truth, that word moment denotes a very short period of time. So it says a time when a person or a thing is tested. Should say a very short time. A very short time when a thing or person is tested. A very short time when a decision has to be made. A very short time that a crisis has to be faced. Okay? In other words, like a thief in the night. A very short time. Unexpectedly. Right? The moment of truth. Crisis. You got to deal with this crisis. Suddenly, you got to deal with this crisis. But this is the time we're in. Okay? How do you put it together? How do you add this thing up? Okay, shall I say, how do you add this thing up knowing the truth? Okay, well, the end of the world as we know, let's count back. Nuclear exchange. How far are we away from nuclear exchange? Okay. Well, before nuclear exchange, microchip. Okay. Microchip got to come. Okay. Before microchip got to come, famine of the word got to come. Right? So where are these things at? How close are we to the famine? Right? Very close. If they come in with anti-Semitic and offender for a word, right? Where does that put us? How close are we to the moment of truth, right? Or, you know what another phrase for the moment of truth is? Doesn't mean exactly the same thing, but it's very similar. I have to say that because somebody can go, hey, that ain't right. Let's get it. Revelation. See, all these things have to be dealt with now because you think you got time, but you don't. That's why this is final warning. Revelation 3 and 10, I believe. Moment of truth, right? It's Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. Moment of truth. Hour of temptation. What is hour of temptation? The time when you are tested, right? What is a moment? What is a moment of truth? It's a time, a very short time, where you're going to be tested. See that? Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. What is the hour of temptation about? It's about that microchip. So what's the order again? Before mutually assured destruction, what's the order? Well, before the destruction, before the missiles, the chip has to come. Before the chip has to come, the famine has to come. Right? Right? They got to get us off these streets. Try to stop this word from going out, right? So is that going to happen before or after the chip? They got to get us off these streets before they push that chip real hard, because we're telling everybody exactly what it is. Who's telling everybody exactly what it is? GMS is telling everybody exactly, and a little Sakara. So who are they coming after? They're not coming after IUIC. They're not coming after. They'll let IUIC continue to push lies. They have to come after the truth. They have to try to stop the moment of truth. They don't have to stop the moment of the bag, the moment of what's this nigga's name? Judas. The moment of Judas, where he gets paid. You don't have to worry about him. You got to go get your house shot, right? Nate did a whole Judas transaction when he tried to say, oh yeah, well, we don't want to get Kendrick Lamar. How is all of this shit adding up? How's Kendrick suddenly, right where Kendrick is right now, after Nate went to bat for him? Oh, we got to save Kendrick. You did? Over the truth? Wait a minute. Looks like all you guys, Kendrick took a bag to shut the fuck up, didn't he? He wanted to hang on to the bag they were dangling. Oh, nigga, you a superstar. Don't fuck that up. Don't fuck up this bag. That nigga put the fringes down real quick. Kendrick took the bag, and Nate is defending it. Sounds fishy to me, right? Right after Nate is defending it, right? Then he's the focal nigga. Suddenly, they're using him. How are they using this guy? Right? How are they using Nate? How are they using Tucker? How are they using Gonzalo Lira? Right? How are they using Donald Trump? How are they using Joe Rogan? Okay? And when I'm saying this, I'm saying they're using them because they went and gave them some money to say what they wanted them to say. Okay? They went and threatened their family. Look, Nate, got a beautiful family, man. That first deal you made, remember when we stuck the blade of that sword to your left breast and you made that you made that oath? Remember the Fraternal Order of Police oath? You took some oath, nigga. Most High knows it. They have to stop this word. They have to stop the truth. They have to stop the moment of truth. The moment of truth doesn't go through IUIC. The moment of truth goes through GMS. So we're the target. They have to stop us. Who's spreading it far and wide that the MOTB is the microchip? Who's the only one pushing the truth? They got to come after those with the truth, not the ones that took a bag and are not dealing with truth, not dealing with the name, right? That's trying to crucify Yahweh Shai in it. That's what we see going on. And we're supposed to see it because we're at the end, and that's one of the signs. So everything is in its place. You are not going to make it through what is coming without what is known as spiritual discernment. If you can't look at this gap-toothed snake ass nigga changing doctrine daily, fumbling, stumbling, and video after video of this motherfucker changing doctrine. If you can't see that, if you can't discern that you're being led into a ditch, then you belong in that ditch, man. Spiritual discernment is going to get you through this. And guess what? The time for parades and marching around fucking buildings and basketball, that shit's over now. Fun and games is over now. You think hunting season goes one way? Nope. Nope. Most High don't do things in ones. Most High chose the nation of Israel as his chosen people. But guess what? Not all of them. So you can't, nothing is just cut and dry like that. Well, we're God's chosen people. Not all of you. It's in Romans. Okay. So how close are we? What's the next order of business? Got to be the famine of the word, right? What do you see coming? They can pull a scandemic. That's set up and ready to go, right? H5N1, you can call it what you want to. Bird flu, you can call it CV24. That one's ready to go. All right. Immigration. That one's ready to go. This is what they're saying. These skirmishes at the colleges are actual sleeper cells waking up. Okay? If that's true, the majority of people can't see that. It's hidden. You can't see that. Those are the sleeper cells, right? You have to be told that. Okay? They send people to school. You got people over wherever, Saudi Arabia, Iran, we're going to send you to school, right? We can get you in this university, we can pay all the money. going to be a student. I'm going to be a student. I've gotten no grades. I've never been to school. You're going to go to school, and when we tell you, here's what you're going to do. You're going to lock down the cafeteria with as many people, as we send out there. So that's part of the war, if you don't understand. Okay? Part of the war going on right now is the sleeper cells. Soldiers. Sleeper soldiers. Super soldiers. Waiting for their signal to carry out their plans. They say that that's what's going on, right? And it is, if you count George Soros as a military, you count Soros as a military faction, like BlackRock, right? BlackRock is not a nation, a country. So Soros can't have a little army. Soros can't have little hitmen like they say Drake, for example. Drake got hitters, right? Drake got hitters. Well, George can't have hitters? Of course he can. George can have whatever little paramilitary outfit that he can afford that are going to do what he tells them because he can afford to pay. So yeah, that's going on. It's definitely going on. But where does it go? Okay. Well, we know where it goes. The men of the Lord, we know where it goes. The devil might have his plans in place. He might think that what he's doing is actually working. But man's goings are of the Lord. This is Proverbs 21. I'm going to just peck at these. Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So the Most High is in charge of everything. That should make it easy, but a nigga has no understanding. Right there with the woman. Salakia. Shalom, Akim, Aqua. If you got precepts, go ahead and put them up. Time is too short, okay? We're in the moment of truth, right? Soon to be the hour of temptation. These are the things that you should be thinking about. When you were in grammar school, you always heard this phrase, use your time wisely. Use your time wisely, right? How much time is left before those bombs drop? Okay? See, people don't even understand this because they're not watching. You know, the biggest disses in the beef, I don't even know what to fucking call it. I'm not a hip hopper. In the beef between this nigga and that nigga, you can tell me the dopest diss lines in all 4 or all 5 of the tracks that have come out in the last 2 weeks. But you can't tell me that Vladimir Putin 3 days ago threatened to use tactical nuclear weapons on anybody. Doesn't matter on who. You got the guy who the Bible says is going to destroy Babylon the Great with nuclear bombs, right? The Bible says that, not specifically Vlad, but whoever's in his position, okay, they could shoot Vlad today and raise up his predecessor and he'd be the guy. Or you said a nigga is sitting in the cut waiting. You said it was Vladimir Putin. Does that matter? See, we're dealing with niggas, right? This nigga's working for the so-called white man. You said it was going to be Vladimir Putin. Nigga, it doesn't matter. Russia is going to destroy Babylon the Great. Russia said 3 days ago, I won't say Vladimir, I'll go around it, nigga, since you want to destroy the message from the messenger. 3 days ago, the man with not only the power to do so, but the man who's in the position that the Bible says is going to destroy Babylon the Great as we know it. He's telling everybody, if you send more soldiers, if you try to take back Crimea, I will use tactical nuclear weapons. This was said 3 days ago, and a nigga has not heard near a word, but you could tell me every line in every diss track that Kendrick Lamar, a sellout, who took his hand off the plow, whose hand was never on the plow. You could tell me every word he wrote. Here's your demise through nuclear fire. Clear. And nigga, you're looking over there, right? At Bread and Circus. You're at the Coliseum looking at a reenactment of a naval victory. It's bad. We're at the moment of truth, right? A very small time, a short period of time, right? Moment of truth. A short period of time in which a decision must be made. A crisis must be dealt with, right? Use your time wisely. How much time do you have left? Okay? Well, that's a good question. You mean, how much time do I have left between now and when the actual bombs detonate? Or how much time do I have before now between the time that they're knocking on my door trying to take me to a FEMA camp? How much time between now and when I'm on the run? Because I ain't taking no C hip. And I got my little bag with the stick on it, nigga, and I'm getting to the next destination. Use your time wisely. Okay? I bought my wife a fucking, you would call it a buck knife. All right? And she collects knives, right? But all of them are in the, you know, they're in the bag, they're in the drawer. Like, get that thing out. I want to see, learn how to pop it. Pop. Right? And the reason I'm making her do it, I'm on her nerves. I'm like, no, you got to do that. Right? Why? Because in 2 weeks, you're going to get it. You'll be, hey, I got the shit. I'm like, yeah. That's on your mind. Here's where the world is going. You ain't gonna go to work shortly. You ain't gonna be going to work. You're gonna be going to survival. Every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival, right? That's some old bundle of sticks shit from the 80s. See, I remember when shit started changing. When Boy George hit them airwaves, right, in the 80s, that changed a lot of shit. They was forcing, that's when they really started pushing that motion, right? And so the point, okay? That compared to now. Old men like me, I'm like, can you imagine the elder apostle? He's like this, oh yeah, it's time. Any second now, the bombs are gonna drop, right? Because they're watching. Never took their hand off the plow. Never took no bag. What are they saying? What are the elder apostles saying right now? Right? They're telling you the very next thing that's going to happen. And if you're not listening, who is the Most High dealing with? You got to show me. The Most High is dealing with Quanath, right? The Most High is dealing with deacon destruction, guerrilla Hebrew. The Most High is dealing with Tazariak. These guys are of the world, okay? They're trying to be somebody in the world. Who's trying not to be somebody in the world? The elder apostles. When you put things in their righteous order, okay? Who's pushing the truth? GMS. Who's coming close? Sakari. How do you know? Well, Sakari is making they're waxing worse and worse, but they were the only ones that could be said. You got the affiliates of GMS. They are GMS. Sakari is not affiliate of GMS. Sakari is Sakari. And Most High is not dealing with Sakari. Okay? It's pretty clear to see. So whoever you're following right now, right? Here's your final warning. We're warning you from the Most High, right? Look at who you're following. Number one, if who you're following doesn't understand that the mark of the beast is microchip, you're following the wrong person. That's easy. So we're down to two camps. All right, let's look at Al-Azhar. Oh shit, he's gone. It's pretty simple when you're not being deluded, right? When you're not looking at somebody struggle to be worldly. You're struggling to be worldly. You're changing it up so you can wear a hat. You're not taking the hat off and saying, I want to do what the Bible. You're like this. No, I had the hat on before I came to truth, and I'm not taking it off. It's pretty simple. See, what happens is in your young, stupid, adolescent mind, you think you're outsmarting Most High, coming up with your own shit, when really you're exposing yourself. It should be easy at this point. We're at the moment of truth. Right? You got one person saying, right here it says don't take it. Right here in the Bible, it says don't prophesy with your hair covered. You got another person over here saying it says that, but it don't mean that. Wouldn't it be safer to just not do it? Which one do I believe? Well, in truth and in sincerity. What is it? In word and in truth. In spirit and in truth. Spirit of the words in this book. The words that I speak unto you. Okay? I mean, it's real easy to break down who's going off. Okay? It's easy, right? But it's not easy for everybody, right? And if you're gonna follow a nigga into the ditch, pretty much that was your lot. If you're gonna follow a nigga into a ditch, that was your Lot's wife. Okay? Now is not the time, right, to be distracted by a beef. That's ridiculous. To be trying to garner attention. If you understand what the famine of the word is, the famine of the word is to obscure the men of the Lord, not to say, hey, here we are. Most High wants to get us off the street so that we won't be the target that we are on the street, so that we won't get locked up for the bullshit legislation that they're passing as we speak. And then you got this clown in Canada who comes out and says, retroactively, if you've done anything retroactively on the internet, period, right, and we don't like it, we can come and lock you up and then send you to Gaza. Like, this is how you know that this devil, he's done. He's at the end of his rope. You say something that I don't like, I'll arrest you and send you to Gaza. What? But I'm an American citizen. You're not a citizen. Oh, now you're going to tell me the truth. No, you're not, because the truth is not in you. So there's nothing left. See, as this thing spirals more and more out of control, you're going to see shit that just goes against any logic whatsoever, like this. You on the college campus, if you say anything bad about anybody that we don't want you to, we're going to arrest you and send you to Gaza. When shit like that starts coming out, it's over. That's it. Look for the big slide to happen overnight. Got to even look at the what does the stock market say right now? Okay, you got to be watching when they start, when the theater of the absurd. Okay, that's called theater of the absurd. When you start hearing it at a legislative level, okay, when you hear somebody say something that a crackhead would say, right? That a 5150. How could anybody in law enforcement and politics, how could you even try to say, if you break the law, I'm gonna send you to Vietnam. I'm gonna send you to Cambodia. I'm gonna send you into the middle of a war zone or whatever. It doesn't make sense on the level of I don't know what word to use. Xeno. It doesn't make sense. So you're like this. Well, wait a minute. Who said that? Oh, you're desperate. That's something that a desperate person, that's a sign of desperation. Because I don't agree with the genocide that's going on over here. And I said, so you're going to come and grab me up and you're going to send me into the genocide? That makes zero sense. So that's coming from somebody who is absolutely desperate. And see, here's the thing. Esau is so good. He's Genesis 3:1. The serpent was more subtle than he's so subtle. You can't tell his ass is on the road. He's on the road getting his ass kicked. He's like, oh no, we got this. We got this. We're gonna send you to Gaza. Like, nigga, wait. Your whole fucking jaw's broke right now. I can see you saying shit like that. If you shut the fuck up, nobody will know that you're on the ropes bad. You are on the ropes bad when you gotta say We'll send you students to Gaza if you don't stop. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's 1 Peter 4 and 7. This nigga, you know. 1 Peter 4 and 7, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. Right? Devil's watching. The devil's watching you close. He's mad because the Most High is throwing interference and he don't quite know how to deal with it. Revelation 12 and 12. Where are you going with it? Check the comment board real quick. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. The devil knows that we're in the moment of truth. And he's mad as hell because he hates niggers. Right? And he wants... The devil wants to kill more than anything in the world. You know what he wants to do? Kill niggas. That's his job. He's the Most High's sword. Sword for killing niggas. It's the book of Genesis 27, 41. And Esau hated Jacob. The white man hates niggas. Here's what the Bible is saying. He stood there and said the Bible is saying that white man hates niggas. The Bible's written in code, right? It's coded, right? Metaphor, dark sayings. Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. Now here's how you read that today. And the white man is so jealous of the black man because God gave him authority over him in everything he does, physically, mentally, and will give him the universe soon come. Soon come, right? Let's get to it. Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, which is his mind, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. So, the devil wants to kill you. What he's doing to those Palestinians over there, showing you what his real plan is. He don't give a fuck about no Palestinian. Palestinian is not a threat to that devil over there. This is what people don't understand. How could a nigga with a Bible in his hand, all the way on Skid Row, in this little town, how could he be a threat to these people that have all the money and all the weapons and all the power? How? Right? That devil knows. He knows who his problem is. He knows where the threat is coming from. Right? They overcame him by the word of his mouth and the brightness of his coming. All right? It's us. And he knows it. And he's being real slick about how he's coming to get us. Because nobody knows except for us. But we do know. Okay? we do know that we are the target, and this is how we know how close we are. All right? The closer we get to the end, he's got to come and get us. And when he comes to get us, that standard comes to get him. Right? And it's not going to be all Jake kicking ass. It's going to be Esau going to be whooping ass too. Most High, it's going to be a great fucking movie. It ain't going to just be one-sided. You're going to be on the edge of your seat. Esau's going to be in there going. He's going to be swinging haymakers out there. So let's give him some credit. He put on a good show. All right. It's going to be a great movie. All right. You know how at the premiere of Rocky, right? You got Rocky. Everybody, Apollo, hey, Apollo, hey, Apollo, yeah. Apollo, you did a good job. You did a good job. You did a good job getting your ass whooped, right? No. We're Rocky in this one. We're Rocky, or better yet, Apollo wins like it should have went down. Clubber Lane whoops ass like reality, okay? Not that bullshit where you're in control of the camera. You wrote the screenplay, nigga. All right? So anyway, what's going on? Well, the devil wants to kill you before his time is up. Okay? And he's lying about it. So there you have, he's the father of lies, and there's your murder. Murderous, lying piece of shit. Right? And if you don't know that, if you don't know who your enemies are, if you don't know, if you haven't studied the tapes, right, of your adversary, now it's game time. Right? This motherfucker's gonna score all over you. He's gonna score all over you. So, therefore, hear the word at my mouth. Right? I'm here on behalf of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? On behalf of the elder apostles and elder bishops and elders of GMS who I learned this truth from. Right? I have been instructed to give you a warning. To watch, bring this information back, and give you a warning. And what's the information? Well, the jig is up. This devil he's looking at his defeat now. He's like, this nigga, I thought me and you were gonna come together and get these bombs and destroy Iran like we talked about. Why you backing up right now? That's the kind of shit that's going on at the top. You finna fuck it up for everybody. Why don't you just chill for a minute and let's do this shit slow? No, we gotta take these niggas down right now. They surrounding us, right? You gotta help us. They surrounded me. That's BB. BB. You're about to start seeing some mistakes being made by these devils. You're about to start seeing obvious miracles. Okay? Obvious miracles. This guy, Patrick Humphrey, put on some clouds. What was that, yesterday or today? He put those clouds up. Something's going on. This is big. Something's going on. Look at these clouds. I'm like, yep, look at them clouds. Right? We're about to start seeing miracles. We're about to start seeing things we ain't never seen. So the scenario is going to change. Esau's got technology hidden. He hasn't pulled it out yet. So that's going to look like a miracle. When he pulls it out, you're like, oh shit, that's a miracle. That's his miracle. The miracle of technology. Right next to that miracle, just like Pharaoh tried to have a big dick contest with the Most High, and this is a figure of speech. I'm not trying to, you know. And Pharaoh summoned Janus and Jambres to throw their staff down. And the Most High had already instructed Moses, right? We're at that time right now, okay? So Esau, acting as Pharaoh, is going to, he's instructed his soothsayers, his monthly prognosticators, his magicians, right, to come out and display all their miracles, right? And we're going to see real miracles as a result. Hell, one of the real miracles is going to be some Simeon Toko type shit, right? And that, when the enemy comes in like a flood, Simeon Toko. All right? So, the brother Ayasha Moth, I believe he's down there in Mississippi. Or Alabama. He might be in Alabama, Montana, somewhere. I'm not sure. I'd love to watch that brother, his lessons. But he's really in the, now I forgot what I was going to say. He's a coach, right? He's a coach. And this is a phrase that he would use right now, okay? We got to keep our head in the game, okay? What does it mean to keep your head in the game? It means to pay attention to what the hell is going on in the game. You got the watchman. We're watching, okay? Son of man, I have made thee a watchman. Therefore, watch and then give them warning. What are you supposed to do? Well, you're supposed to heed the warning. You're supposed to keep your head in the game, right? Because the game's almost over, right? Goal line deep, nigga. You know, goal line. And so, here we are. Keep your head in the game. Don't lose focus. Don't be distracted. Fuck a rap battle, okay? You're going to lose the game. There's a game being played. You're in it, and your life is on the line. It's the moment of truth. Here comes the hour of temptation. Use your time wisely. Man the fuck up. Wake up, Jacob, and all that shit. Okay? You got to start now to make it to the end. You gotta start moving now. Pack now. Plan now. Okay? Study to show thyself approved now. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding now. Right? Because it's going to be too late to try to get it in the moment of truth. That very short period of time when you have to deal with a crisis. Okay? Stay prayed up, right? Stay prayed up. Stay in the precepts. Walk in the Spirit. It's time for all of that stuff right now. And the biggest thing is this. Guess what? Through all of that, the demon that been riding you, is getting bigger by the day. That demon trying to talk you out. Oh, you ain't got this. You ain't really in it. That demon ain't going nowhere. Demon gotta be. That's the test. The Most High, trials and tribulations, right? Well, he sent a demon. You know how you got you got a demon on your shoulder. There's a little angel and there's a little devil. That's the test. Are you going to do what's right? Or are you going to do what you know is wrong? Okay? It's a test. Yes, there's a demon with you trying to get you to go off. All right, so I haven't looked at this. Salaki, just talking. I love to hear myself talk. The book of Job 38:3, King James. Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me. That's the King James. Let's read it in the NIV. Brace yourself like a man, I will question you, and you shall answer me. NLT, brace yourself like a man, because I have some questions for you and you must answer them. Prepare yourself like a man. Now tighten the belt on your waist like a man. What does that mean? You got to be as old as me, since I like to talk about how old I am all the time. But you got to be this old. There was an old cartoon. It's called Sinbad. And Sinbad, like Popeye, right? Popeye, he couldn't whoop ass until he ate some spinach, right? The Sinbad, the sailor, he couldn't whoop ass until he pulled his belt tight. He pulled his belt tight and then he started whooping ass. Go back to this. See if I can get it. Now tighten the belt on your waist like a man, and I shall ask you, and you inform me. Okay? So it's time to pull that belt and whoop ass. Alright? That's what it's time for. And it don't stop until you're on that chariot. Right? It'll be a long time between now and then, but that's the work you've got. That's the work that's ahead of you. So get that locked into your frontal lobe, all right? With that, all right, we're gonna say call halal, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders came before them, taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and the sincerity, the hopeful elect, Tabernacle of David, to the Aquat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest. 144,000, 1/3 the hopeful elect of Israel, right? Shalom.